Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico, making a speculation. I was thinking about it. All of Luffy's gears don't require any Haki, and when he does, he uses it after using said gear. For example, like gear second, he doesn't need to use Haki to enter gear second. Same thing with gear third. He only does it to give it more bonus damage, more protection against someone who's a low gear, or someone stronger than him, or someone with a sword or sharp object. So in a way, what if Gear 4 is the same way? He only needs the Haki to use stuff like Bounce Man and Tank Man, because remember, it's no Gear 4 he gets that quality of rubber that's all about bounciness. Y'all dig? So where I see it, what Katakuri was saying in the panel was, look, oh, you're gonna use Gear 4, and because his reaction to it and the way Luffy is doing it, maybe whole time Luffy only really uses Haki against someone like Doflamingo and Cracker because he realized without the extra damage and protection, he could not actually harm them. Because think about it, Gear 2nd didn't do no work really on Doffy. He said, Gear 2nd, it hits fast, but there's no power behind it. Gear 3rd, it's strong, but it's super slow. So what else he got from me? So what happens after that? Luffy then activates Gear 4th. And remember, he named it. Luffy never names his gears. So it's a hint that maybe Bounce Man and Tank Man, that's something he made right after Relay left. But he mainly used those for him because he realized that maybe some of the animals on the island, he has no chance of beating them because they're bigger and stronger. And because they're animals, I'm assuming they have sharp claws. So that's why he needed the Haki. So out of habit, when Luffy's fighting someone stronger than him, that he can't beat without Haki, by instinct he uses Haki. So because the way Katakuri is, and his observation Haki, maybe Luffy's thinking like this. Okay, this guy is already reading my movements. So, okay, I'm getting used to dodging, but he's always aiming attacks in the direction I'm dodging. So even if I use something like Bounce Man, he can just keep dodging Coviron indefinitely. And if I try to use a King Kong gun, he can make something just as big and block it. What can I really do? Wait, maybe I can just one-shot him or try something different. How about Gear 4th without no Haki? And that's what's happening. So to us, it's a new form, but to Luffy, it probably isn't. It's kind of reminded me of when he first invented Gear 2nd and 3rd. Remember, when Luffy first used Gear 2nd on Blue Note, he realized it was just enough, but he was willing to go into Gear 3rd. But he didn't because he didn't need to. And it's also similar in the fact of when Luffy first had Gear 3rd, had a big drawback. He was going to shrink every single time. So maybe the whole point of the Haki is it helps Luffy either cope with a drawback or I don't really know. Luffy has Gear 4th, but he's not using it till now in his fight against Katakuri. Why now? Why not earlier? You trying to fill out Katakuri, or you think if he used it then, he'd still get bodied the same way? It wouldn't be effective, or he'd worry about too many things because I'm thinking the reason why Luffy waited so long to use Gear 4th, maybe he's afraid of, if he used Gear 4th earlier on, if he somehow even had the advantage on Katakuri, when it deactivated, boom, he already know what was going to happen. He'd be defenseless and would die. Or there'd be nowhere to run just in case things get really bad. So I'm wondering, why it seemed like the limit on Gear 4th the first time we see it is 15 minutes. So I'm wondering, the way does Gear 4th work with Haki? Maybe that's just how long Luffy can maintain his Haki this entire time. Because what I'm thinking is, the way Armor Haki works, or just Haki in general, depending on who you are, you have a better affinity towards it. Luffy's specialty is supposed to be Conqueror's Haki. So I'm thinking he has to instinctively remind himself to keep the Haki going and hold it in place, to hold the air in place. So that's why I think Gear 4th drains him so much, because it's a constant effort to maintain that much Haki around him. Because not like someone like Zoro where his specialty is armored Haki. So I'm thinking if Zoro uses something like Haki, it's just boom, it's easy to use armored Haki and not get tired. So maybe for Luffy that's the problem he's facing right now. Gear 4 takes up too much concentration and energy, that's why it's a last resort. But the reason why I kept using it, showing Haki, maybe Haki was the only way he felt he can actually damage the opponents. Because if this form has variations, he makes variations for situations, because that's how Luffy thinks and how he fights. He adapts situations and makes techniques based on what he's seen. So maybe when he was fighting these animals on the island during a time skip, he probably felt the best way to do things is, okay, with certain animals, I don't need to use Haki against them. I just need to hit them hard and strong. So boom, that's why I use Gear 4th. But I think if you watch a little bit, but if you was watching some of the anime, you saw what happened. Even with Haki, Luffy's getting outclassed by smaller animals than the giant ones they befriended before he left to, rejoin the Straw Hats at Djibouti. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe what happened was Luffy made Gear 4th and all the variations based on those giant animals we saw. I think it was a gator, a lion, and it was another animal. I think it was gorilla. So Mountain is based on the gorilla, and that's how he beat him. The tiger, he has a form for that one, and that's how he beat it, and so on and so on. I could be crazy, but it just makes the most sense to me. The kind of person Luffy is, he's always using just enough to overcome his opponent, and never uses his trump card before he has to. Because the way Luffy kind of fights is, he feels out his opponent, figure out what's the best way to defeat them, and then use it. So it'll be similar to how Luffy came with Gear 2nd and 3rd. He needed speed and power. That's why he made them. So what was the reason behind Gear 4th? Oh yeah, there were bigger animals that he couldn't beat on his own. So he had to be as big as them or get bigger. So ta-da. And the fact that he names all attacks after animals in Gear 4th has to be some sign. When the fight is done, what's gonna happen to Luffy? He either learns that the key to awakening is you gotta do A, B, and C, and that's how it works. Or maybe Luffy will learn, depending on the type of premisa you have, that determines what you can do. So someone like Luffy, his little fruit, that's why when it's awakened, it manipulates the environment, because before, he will manipulate himself. Maybe Luffy, when he awakens, he can make the ground just like rubber, and he can make things bounce off him without needing to have to activate Gear 4. That's how I'm saying it. Or maybe he'll be able to change his property of rubber on demand without needing to use any of his gears. That'll be his Gear 5th or Awakening if you want to call it. I don't really know, but I'm just excited, bruh. And I want to see an interesting fight. I don't expect Luffy to win, but I do expect him to learn at least the keys to Awakening and a better way to use Gear 4th. Because it's going to be his main trump card for now, he can't keep relying on it for the simple fact of too much energy, too much stamina, and if no one's around to help him, what's he going to do if the opponent can bypass the strength of Gear 4th? Nothing at all. What do y'all think based on what I'm saying? Do you think it's possible? You think I'm crazy? What's up with y'all? Let me know in the comment section below. If you did enjoy and want more stuff like this, you know what to do. King Kong on the like button. Subscribe to join my Straw Hat Fleet. Share your favorite social medias. If you want more content like this, I got you. Check out my playlist about One Piece. Also, comment what you think the importance of Gear 4th is, and do you think it's a new form of Gear 4th, or maybe it's just the default form we're gonna see? Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter. If you want to back me financially, I got a Patreon. But hey, I'm happy you watched the video. But regardless, you know what to do. If you don't like the video, dislike it. But hey, I said that I wanted to. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.